Good morning, and I'm back. All right, let me time date this. What is it? It's June 7th, 8 a.m. And I'm gonna turn this around real quick. Try to get it up by 8:30. Am I recording? I'm recording. Everything looking good. As you can see, I got Sonic Frontiers on there, and I'm not. The kids not with me. I'm gonna play it on my own. You know, I'm gonna try to learn how to play this game. But y'all know how I do. I just had a game on in the background while I see. So should I continue or should I go new game? Let's go new game. We'll say normal. You can select action style. I'm more action. All right. So while that's running in the background, right? And the reason why I ain't do a video in a couple of days, this is my 319th video on YouTube, and I'm gonna put this on Facebook too to try to swing some people to come over to YouTube, because I'm gonna start. I really am gonna start just videos exclusively on YouTube, and Facebook's gonna go back to my normal book, like me writing my thoughts and things like that, more being a book than being videos. And then my videos is going to be strictly YouTube, and then my mini videos is still going to be mostly like I'll do some, like, because I like to create them on Facebook, but at the same time, what am I trying to say? At the same time, TikTok, like I don't, I mean, those, and what's the other one? Instagram. Those are for kids for me. I used to like doing Instagram back in the day, because when I had my iPhone 4, I want to say, but 7. When I had my iPhone 7, I still have my iPhone 7 too. I need a new battery in it, so that's one of the things I'm looking forward to taking apart, and really now I'm reminding myself to plug it up to give it a charge again, because the batteries are at the verge of dying completely. And I just use it for a little quick reference, kind of a mini pad, should I say, until I can, y'all hit that like button, subscribe and share, and so that I can go get me a new iPad. But one thing at a time, right? And it's not the Nintendo 2, right? It's not top of my list. And congratulations to everybody that got one. It looks dope. I do want one. And yes, I am a part of the old head class that's going. That's gonna be my last system. Once I get it, I always been a late. I don't have to get something right away. And I know my son wants it right away. But we trying to grow with that together, because my first system that I kind of purchased on my own was the NES. When I was 16 is when it came out. So, well, it came out before I was 16, but when I turned 16, it was my birthday, my strong 16 birthday. Like, the girls got sweet 16, I guess the fellas we got strong 16, right? Trying to, coincide with manhood month. But what I'm seeing is everybody's getting canceled, So let's do, go to the question mark, move around, walking, depending on this, what's the name, and LRZR is boost. Like, and I know my son would be messing with me like, you already knew this, Daddy. Because he's trying to teach me how to play Sonic. Because I was always more of a Mario kind of guy, so. My man, because I ain't have a Genesis. My man Dustin and Goo from college days, they had that, but like Goo only played. Goo only played Madden. Dustin was the experimental, like play different games. Sonic the Hedgehog was one that he had, and I remember going to the underwater level and really having a hard time. So I'm doing my best. So it's about speed. I messed all up on that. Oh. course, the rings is always the. I'm messing all up. See, my son he'll be very give me a bad grade for that run. All right, because it's all about trying to get all the coins, be doing as fast as you can. That's why I chose more action. And that's why I got a C on this one. And there it is. You know that this is Sonic the Hedgehog. But what was that? You know, I just ain't do a video in a while, so I figured let me jump on, give an update on everything that's going on. Yes, I'm still pushing the Nintendo Switch 1, right? Get one. I need friend codes. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna build up my. I never really build up my friend list and really played my OLED the way it's supposed to be played. So I do want to get into Splatoon, games like that. Maybe, you know, connect with some people, do, you know, that kind of gaming when it comes to gunplay or ink play, right? Because it's more of a kiddie kind of a Call of Duty. I don't need to be doing headshots and all that craziness. Grand Theft Auto, I'm that's why I'm really not pushing to get the PlayStation 5 or anything like that. For Grand Theft Auto 6, I am going to. The other thing on my quote unquote bucket list is to build my last PC. Like I built maybe 3 PCs on my lifetime, and I got a little Raspberry Pi thing. So I do want to do a Raspberry Pi thing. And I do want to build me a PC, but I want to go all out. I want to, you know, four graphic cards if I can, you know, and get the cash to do it, right? So and record and make videos and explain the education behind it. You know, to keep up with the times and share it with my son and his friends and whoever else interested in seeing these type things. I know there's thousands of videos already out there. All the videos that I'm seeing on the PlayStation 2. I mean, this one guy he broke it down, took it apart, and it was like Spawn Wave got some major competition these days. Shout out to Spawn Wave, because Spawn was the first one that I noticed was doing things of that nature. So he does Strictly News, and I really ain't see his take on it yet. But Spawn Wave got some stiff competition these days, you know. I didn't follow the guy, like they share it with me, but I didn't follow the guy. But he really broke it down and took it apart, and showed the guts and everything and put it back together like it was nothing, you know. So I see where Spawn Wave is good at taking it apart. But you know, his learning curve is a little, you know, slower than some of these. I mean, some of these guys is just ripping the thing apart, putting it back together like, like they figured it out like that. Like you know, it's. I used to watch the Rubik's Cube, solve the Rubik's Cube. Like some of the people is amazing. I can solve the Rubik's Cube, but I get a little forgetful at the last couple algorithms, so I need to practice some more, and I can do it. You know, if I I practice a couple of times, I can get it done in less than 5 minutes. The original Rubik's Cube, but some of these kids is doing it in dang near 30 seconds, 10 seconds, like amazing. You know, at the algorithm speed of a lot of these kids, and I know that comes from, it is a concept that I do relate with my culture, hip hop culture, because that's where you get the twisters, the Big Daddy Kanes, the be able to rap and spit bars at the speed of light, Eminem, being one of the main ones too, right? Being able to rap real fast, and it's like, dude, what did he even say, But I mean, there it is. I mean, that's all I really wanted to do, get off my chest today. I like on the other side is it's my age. I'm a Generation X. I'm an old, mid Generation X, because I say Generation X is 1960 to 1979. So I'm a mid Gen Xer, and it's funny. My people, we're still like we the adult thing is talk politics, talk politics, talk politics, talk politics, and it's like, dude, we have to, like, so yeah, I am reaching out to a lot of my Gen X's, like, yo, like, yeah, you probably got it, go get the Switch 2, and you know what I mean, but then you have to back catalog to the Switch because it is backwards compatible, but the OLED is perfect, like, you know what I mean, but I do got to get that Switch too because the screen size is like the eyesight ain't what it used to be. So, and that's the other things that I'm working on, you know, et cetera, et cetera. So hit the like button, subscribe, share. Um, you know what I mean? I don't feel like explaining everything that's going on, but and yeah, I just wanted to run this a little bit to, you know, recap the story. This one I'm going to start chopping up and using as a story as I practice and try to get better with my gameplay and, you know, show some of the, you know, because those are the type of videos that I want to make at the same time. Um, Explain, you know, the words love and life both have four letters, but they're two different things all together. That's that hip hop Houdini, right? So, I mean, how much time did I put in? That's hard to see from there, right? So I gotta. It's crazy. You gotta wear glasses for one thing. Uh, oh, it's 11 minutes. So cool. That's all I wanted this to be, like a 15-minute recap video, and you know, cameras are. See, so, but you can't really. It's hard to really, you know. So you know, yeah. So I'm not really into, like, I'm strictly hip hop. Is an American culture. It's a consciousness. It's a creativity. It's a community. It's and yeah, I'm doing that alliteratively, right? You know, because you know, we were kids and we saw uh let me think of it, Marvin Gaye. We saw uh, Curtis Mayfield. We saw Stevie Wonder. Like and we Michael Jackson, and we emulated their styles and made it into a beautiful culture. You know what I mean? It was a community, right? New York. It spread to Philly. It went down to Atlanta. It went over to It went over to L.A. before. You know what I mean? Because Ice T went over there, started in New York, went over to, like it traveled. And I mean, we made it so dope, right? And to where it is today, that's why we're cutting a little short by calling it just a music genre, right? Or a gaming genre, right? Like I do want to, I'm going to see if I can get that Papa the Rapper. And, okay, I can do that. Okay. Chain combo. Okay. This is what I wasn't doing when I was running. I should have been beating those robots up. This is what I need to practice. You know what I mean? Kicking butt. And there it is. So yeah, I'm being repetitive. Um, One, get that Nintendo Switch 1 or 2. Hook up with me. Get them friend codes pocking. That way we can start gaming together. You know what I mean? Once I really get this, my whole setup back in order. Right now I'm just running off of a laptop and one input device. I need a new input device too, like coming with multiple inputs. I've been getting a little feedback on this one, so I got to double check the connectivity. I hope that don't come out with this video. And and I'm gonna end it on that one, right? And I'm gonna end it like I should have began it with: love God, respect the Lord, seek wisdom. So those are the first three commandments that we need to understand the unity, agreement of feeling, or the last would be action, put into action. That's how we go from potential energy to the kinetic energy, should I say, right? That's the hip hop. Hip means to know. It's a form of intelligence. Hop is a form of movement, is what the teacher was trying to say, right? So hip hop still lives. We respect Nas. We don't really push hip hop is dead anymore. You know what I mean? Because life goes through rebirth, right? There it is. It's for the children. So, one God, our Father, all the time, hip hop, life, love, one. That's God is love, hip hop is life. Time is holy. Thanks for sharing it with me just now by listening to the words I speak. Money, yeah, as we can see, all the issues that this current administration is having, right? Because it's nothing more than a fourth dimensional illusion that really doesn't exist, right? You can have all of it in the world and try to quote unquote save your people with it, but if you keep it all to yourself, your people are going to die.